Kevin Keithley, Darryl McCoy here in Leslie County at the Leslie County Basketball Bash. In the summer basketball bash here, Jenkins versus Harlan Independent. Right here on the Mountain's #1 source for sporting news, the D&D Sports Network.
You're going to get a first-hand look at this new Harlan Green Dragon team. Man, oh man, were they loaded last year.
Yeah, wild pass there. Yeah, this Harlan team, I mean, every year they're going to contend.
Yeah, every single year. You better believe it. Harlan and Jenkins. Harlan Independent, that is. Jenkins with the drive down the middle. No good.
There we go, trying to check, make sure we are live here, Coach.
That is Matthew Pennington with the rebound, number 35 for Harlan. Harlan got some size.
Yeah, we're live now.
Good job by Jenkins to come away with it. Also for Harlan and the post is Hunter Clem, number 42. So you've got Hunter Clem and you've got Matthew Pennington in the post.
Long three, and trying to see the young man's number there for Jenkins.
Yeah, it's tough when it's not on the front.
Yeah.
Number 1 for Harlan is Airball City. That was Kyle McClendon, right, Darryl? For Harlan, McClendon?
That was Gavin Gibson with the 3 for Jenkins a while ago. These Jenkins jerseys ain't the easiest to see either.
Nice cut.
Yeah, that's Gavin Gibson again, cutting without the basketball.
Timeout, Harlan.
Yeah, quick timeout. Jenkins jumps up 5-0 on the Green Dragons. We'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com.
.50 early, Jenkins. Also on the floor for Harlan Independent, number 23, Dylan Cox.
Yeah, I've told people, I mean, a lot of people, they think this is the Jenkins of old. This may be the best team that Winston Lee has put on the floor in the Winston Lee era. I like a couple of these players here.
Number 12 for Harlan is Jackson Perry.
The long 3. Banks are open.
Do they count that one?
That's Trenton Cole.
Trenton Cole for Harlan as well. That's your starting 5.
They didn't count. Yeah, they counted it at the Citizens Bank shot.
Dribble handoff.
Now for Jenkins, the kid that really need to keep an eye on over there is Aiden Hayes.
One up, going to shoot 2.
He's wearing number 12. He's part of that D&D Mountain Elite family. Plays with us here and there in the summer, and he's a kid that has grew a lot. Him and Sexton, nice tandem there. And then you add Morris and Gibson. I mean, this is a squad that could do some damage in the 14th.
That's Gavin Gibson at the free throw line.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, he's got every point for the Cavaliers right now. Got D&D Sports Network commentator Eugene Newsom on the bench. Trenton Cole with his back-to-back 3s.
I believe that was Max Weld, Darryl.
That was 3, wasn't it?
And Mason Weld, number
Trenton
3.
Cole.
No, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong roster.
Oh. The ends it off. Nice step back. Good. That was number 1, Braden Sexton. Yeah, we were just talking about him. Long 3, Trenton Cole. The heat check for the young man.
This isn't necessarily a shooter's gym.
No.
The rims are a little tight.
Aiden Hayes came in with that rebound. Swing it out. Gibson again, straightaway three, no good. Trenton Cole grabs the board for the Green Dragons. On three, no good.
Battle underneath for it.
Yeah, and Harlan, you wonder, with number one, McClendon going to the bench, what's going on there?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Looks like maybe we'll go. I don't want to worry anybody, but looks like he may have grabbed his chest or something. Hopefully that ain't the case, but guys, hit that share button. Let everybody know we are live here, as we do not got signal and can't let people know. So share this broadcast out. Let them know. D&D Sports Network exclusively on YouTube today.
Cole, you can tell he's a sharpshooter, but again, these rims aren't kind to sharpshooters.
Yeah, that's the big fella. Now, that's a big old youngin'.
Yes, sir. Hunter Clem.
Yeah. Dang, that's a load. One of the biggest kids we've seen. Guarantee he's a Green Dragon football player.
10-8, Jenkins with the advantage, right?
Yep. Jumping out to a 5-0 lead early. Harlan got back in this thing. Pull up, no good.
Jenkins sneaks in there.
Gibson leaves that one short. I taking tell you Winston Lee.
Oh,
one of my favorites.
Oh, a great guy. Should have went to the free throw line on that, though. Nice drive.
Yep, Trenton Cole with the reverse.
You can tell he's your offensive starter, and he's the guy that kind of makes things happen, because he can shoot it and he can drive it.
It's one thing's clear. He's got the ultimate green light.
Yes, he does.
Oh, nice steal. It's over Trent Cole. I thought he was going to pull up on that one.
We do indeed, Daryl. Not alarming nobody, but they did bring a trainer over to now checking on him. I'm sure he's fine.
Like when he went to the bench, it looked like that he pointed at his chest.
And they're like, they're taking some.
Noble
checking his heart rate.
That's something you got to be very careful with.
Absolutely.
There's Connor Rose coming in the game.
There he is, there.
Yeah, the big fella.
He's a big fan of Connor Rose during his Dorton days.
Yeah, Connor Rose, really nice player. He kind of split that big three for Dorton. Everybody went different places. You had Gavin Hamilton went to Shelby Valley, which is now in Letcher County. Connor Rose went to Jenkins, and Braden Bowden is at Pikeville.
I believe Pikeville's finished for the year.
Yeah, they've wrapped it up.
They don't play a lot of games. They probably played more this year than they have in the last couple.
Elijah Justice, one thing that he does is, he tries to play primarily on college campuses.
Right. And that's what I'm a fan of. I like going and getting that experience.
Yeah. Going
to a Georgetown, going to a WKU.
You've got to have one or two of them.
That bonding means so much.
That I can remember, I can remember going to Georgetown's camp and, players, my friends getting in trouble and, Coach Justice making them run around a tree for an hour.
Right.
A tree.
Right.
And that's the stories, and that's, you'd like to see every program get the opportunity to go do something like that. Jenkins, this is their second game of the day.
Big fella. Gonna get a personal foul. He calls jump. Backside called a personal.
They beat Anita Baptist in game number 1 this morning.
Daryl, do we get any concessions? I know Coach Noble.
We'll hit him up here in a second, see if we can get a special delivery.
Yeah. Jenkins up top. It's tied up 11-11.
Long three, no good. That's Aiden Hayes. That's not his strength. He can hit it, but really good mid-range jumper. Gets to the rack well. But right now we are at the 2 o'clock ball game, which is Harlan Independent and Jenkins here in round number 2. The winner of this will advance and face the winner of Leslie Menifee.
Daryl, you and I got a long way to go.
Oh yeah, long ways. Long day of basketball here. As when teams lose, they head on down to the consolation bracket.
There he is, the big fella, Clem.
At 5 o'clock, you will see Prestonsburg versus Breathitt County. Then Beth Haven will face Fairview at 4.
There's Rose.
Yeah, how about that? The big fella, I see. Yeah, that was a huge pickup for Winston Lee.
Yeah, you got a young fella too that's going to get better and better.
Yeah, when you're able to draw, one of Dorton's best players, I mean, when you can take a player out of Pike County, that's huge for Jenkins.
Yeah, that's big time.
That pipeline is one that if you're going to have a very successful program, you need that pipeline feeding from Dorton.
Absolutely.
Nice ball movement. Gibson, corner pocket.
Hanging around, Daryl.
Yeah.
You would think that Harlan would be imposing their will with the big fella. I'm telling you, it's just not a shooter's gym.
No, that's number 23 on the miss there, Dylan Cox.
Unless you're absolutely just feeling it. Might want to get those, attack the rim.
Yeah, we've seen a couple players today have good days here, but definitely tight rims. We've seen Tyree had a decent shooting day here.
Nice drive.
This Gavin Gibson kid, man, he has turned it up, and right now he's got Jenkins sitting on a 3-point lead over the Harlan Independent Green Dragons.
Harlan Independent coach looks none too worried, Daryl. He's pretty chill on that sideline right now. Winston Lee coaching them up. Harlan out of the 13th region.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, is that Jordan Acal's father?
I think it is, which is also Hewitt Acal. I want to say Hewitt Acal's brother, who I coached in college and who your brother Mark was a teammate with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, small world.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think it is.
Nice. Yeah. Caught the defense sleeping. That was number 4 with the basket there.
I don't think we have
Preston
him.
Hammonds.
You have him?
Yeah. Right
no, there. Yeah, he's a good player. Yeah, number 3.
Trent Coe rims out there. Clem, rebound, put back, good.
Hunter Clem.
Yeah, you wonder, Harlan Independent, it's tough being in the same town with Trent Asher.
Yes. Harlan.
Gavin Gibson working on Cole, swings it out.
And a man. Harlan switched on that. That's a bad switch. There you go. Never switch on that.
Connor Rose hard off the back iron there.
I got to step away just for a second there.
Right. Number 35 with the shot. That's Matthew Pennington. Away. Aiden Hayes, and that's what Aiden Hayes needs to do more of. He's so strong at finishing, getting to the rack, got a nice mid-range game. Big fan of this young man. He's hard off the back iron. Makes the second. Clem bringing the ball up the floor here for the Green Dragons. A little shock in there. They get back over to Trent Coe. Trent Coe draws the defense. Clem pulls up. He misses that one. But Harlan got the rebound and a second chance opportunity. It's going to be number 23 with the shot there for the Green Dragons. That's Dylan Cox. Again, guys, D&D Sports Network is covering the 14th region full time now. So Jenkins has been in our coverage area because of the 15th region. But now that was Preston Hammonds going to the line for an and-one there. But Jenkins in the 14th region will still get covered by D&D Sports Network as they have switched over to the 14th region. Place Jenkins near and dear to our heart. Got two outstanding coaches in Winston Lee and Eugene Newsom over there on the bench. Here comes Clem. Nice backdoor cut. Look for Coe there. I think they're trying to force it right now to Coe instead of letting it come natural. And, that's really hurting the Green Dragons. But they're still got a 2-point lead. Jenkins should be taking advantage of this. Yeah, they got to work the ball, get a good shot here. Nice take. Nice finish. That's Gavin Gibson again. Gavin Gibson has double-digit scoring here in the first half. 3:48 to go. Scores 27 all. Cole loses Hammonds, but couldn't make the shot. Jenkins is not capitalizing on rebounds. I mean, Harlan, that makes their 5th offensive rebound here in the first half. Gavin Gibson fires the three, long three. Trent Coe trying to lose the defender. Nice job stepping into a shot. Shot no good. Aiden Hayes grabs the weak side rebound. Hayes pushes it up court to Gavin Gibson. Gavin Gibson, ball fake. Make sure to shot that one. Swings it over. Three no good for Aiden Hayes. That one rims in and out for number 23, Dylan Cox. Sexton has the ball out top. Gets it to Hammonds. There, Hammonds has a direct line to the basket. That's what I was looking to see if he's going to take advantage of it. If he'd attacked it earlier, probably had an open shot. There's Aiden Hayes. That's where he can really do some damage. Trent Coe swings it over to Clem. Off the mark. Braden Sexton. Nice job. Got to the rack in a hurry there. Here comes the other way. A big shot there. Bringing up the ball there is Perry. It's number 12 for the Green Dragons. And Hammonds is going to go to the bench. They'll bring in number 3 and number 21 for Jenkins, which will be Dakota Johnson and Mason Webb. Yeah, another kid is a nice player for Jenkins that we haven't seen yet is the Matt Morris kid.
Just like that, though, Darryl. Well, not just like that. Harlan has taken a 1-point advantage.
Yeah, but although Harlan has took the 1-point advantage, Jenkins has outplayed him. Yeah, I mean, in his first half.
Been a little grittier, playing with a little more passion. I don't think Harlan expected Jenkins to come out and compete like this.
Yeah, they. You could just tell. I mean, they're more fluent right now. There's Clem. That's the 6th offensive rebound that Jenkins gave up here in this first half. That's been the difference here in this first half.
32-29.
Coda Johnson swings it over. Need a strong finish here to the half. If you're the Cavaliers, may got away with a walk, but
1-point game here.
I think that was Webb.
Young man's heading home, Daryl.
Mason Webb. Oh yeah, man, you hate to hear that, man. That's McClendon. I knew something was wrong when he called to come out of the game early.
There's a battle down low.
It is, man. Right there, Connor Rose, he's got to hold his own down there. He's got to push Clem off that block. 31-24. Can Jenkins get a last-second basket here?
Rose.
He walked off like it was going in. Yeah, but that's going to be the first half, 34-31. Harlan on top of Jenkins.
If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you check with us, Mountain State Harley-Davidson, 61 Priest Bottom Road, or visit us online at mountainstatehd.com. If you're looking for a great selection and a great experience for your next Harley-Davidson, come on down to Mountain State Harley-Davidson here in Del Barton, West Virginia.
We have new 2023 models in stock and ready for delivery. Special financing available.
Or choose pre-owned with one of the largest inventories in the tri-state area with great low prices.
Visit our showroom filled with licensed Harley-Davidson apparel and more.
Don't write that check until you
Harlan County. Jenkins. They're in a dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. 34-31. Nice drive. Yes, sir. That's getting it done, Mr. Trenton Cole. Jenkins swinging around the horn. Jenkins much better than what people, I'm sure what Harlan anticipated. And Coach Winston Lee doing a tremendous job building this program. For sure. And back to the 14th region for Jenkins. Nice cut, nice defense by Harlan Independent. Off and running they go. Can't convert. Rebound by Jenkins. Wide open three. No good. Again, this ain't necessarily a shooter's gym. Might want to drive that as much as possible and get you something good. Jenkins. Nice attack. That's what you want to do. To the free throw line we go. Jenkins at the line. That is Mason Webb converting on the first. If you're tuned in and locked in, you're on YouTube. Yes, the YouTube Spectacular. It's the exclusive. It's the D&D Sports Network joining up with Coach John Noble and Leslie County to bring you this summer basketball extravaganza, the Bash. And where are we at? Are we in Hyden? Leslie County, Kentucky. It's not the Bash at the beach. I assure you that. Are we in Hyden, Kentucky, Darryl McCoy? Yes, sir. It's the Bash in Hyden, Kentucky. John Noble bringing it to you and partnering with the D&D Sports Network. And you've got a dogfight right now between Jenkins and Harlan Independent. And I don't think many expected this at all. I know I didn't. Cole, he's going to step back and shoot a three. Going to get a jump ball here. My, oh my, 37-33. 16:40 to play here. Inbound here. Three ball. No good. Jenkins with the, Harlan tracked it down. Nice little shot fake.
We're going to take here in a second. We'll follow the action, but we're going to hit mute real quick, and we'll be back here in about 2 minutes. We're back here, back in action here as we've got refueled up here, ready to finish the day out, Coach. Got a little breaking news from the fine concession ladies down there at the concession booth. They told us at 3 o'clock there is a planned power outage.
Oh, planned power outage.
Yep.
Do we know for how long?
She said it shouldn't be for long, so we'll see. Nice, Aiden Hayes getting down the floor. He's got to slow down a little bit, finish that. Yeah, if you're going to take a step like I think he has, and you're going to be at next level player, you got to finish him.
You got to finish in transition.
Yeah. Jenkins, Braden Sexton has the ball out top. Gets the ball to the high post. Gibson. Pull up. Gavin Gibson is a bucket, Coach.
And they absolutely needed that from him. Was starting to get away from him.
Yeah. Clem.
Yeah, bringing the ball up, Daryl.
Yeah. They've had him bringing the ball up the last 8-9 minutes. You wonder how much of that is McClendon going out.
Right.
If you guys missed earlier, McClendon
left.
Yeah.
He's left the building. I think he's going. I'm sure he's probably going to get checked in some capacity, whatever's going on with him.
Oh, you could tell. Hopefully, you guys' prayers going out to that young man. Anytime you see heart issues, breathing issues, you want to pay attention to that.
.42. Clem's still in the game. Thought he'd get a breather.
I think a lot of people, when they look at this bracket and the bracket come out, a lot of people had Breathitt County and Harlan Independent penciled in the championship. We'll see if anybody can spoil their party.
Right. I think if there was anybody on the other side, Prestonsburg definitely could have. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's going to happen now.
With Keithley's foot broke. And then there's a nice turnaround. Braden Sexton makes it a 3-point ball game here.
Nice spin. I like this kid.
And again, Prestonsburg was originally supposed to be on this side of the bracket. And
what happened? They got switched.
Yeah, they switched it up, and instead of them playing Jenkins in the first round, they played Buckhorn on the bottom half of the bracket. So this should be the game that Prestonsburg's in, which ultimately would have probably been the easier route for the Black Cats. But we'll see what Breathitt County brings today, if Mr. Austin Sperry will be in the building or not.
It's going to be interesting if he plays. I'm going to bet that he does, because I've had his family reach out.
Okay.
So I'm going to think he probably will. And kudos to Austin Sperry. He's battled a back injury and traveling all over the place, and he's still showing up for those young Bobcats there and competed with them.
I know me and you, we differ a lot on that situation, but I think if you're battling a back injury right there, you may want to slow down on the traveling and focus on winning a state title.
They'll be right in the mix again for the 14th region, even with that young team. Again, we watched them play twice. Prestonsburg took care of them once, and then it was a close one in the second game.
Trent Cole off the mark. I see again another offensive rebound. And you understand if Clem is killing you on the glass, but it's everybody else that's getting offensive rebounds for Harlan that you can't look over if you're Winston Lee.
You look at Jenkins, though, compared to Harlan, and though Harlan's gas, Jenkins, they look like they're about on empty.
Oh, yeah, this is their second ball game. There's a
just can't get shots to fall from three.
Sexton.
Up next, Fairview up next, Daryl?
It would be Fairview and Beth Haven, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you're right. No, Leslie Menifee, I think, is up next. Could be wrong, but I think.
Yeah, it's going to be Menifee County and Leslie.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch Menifee County. You know, they had that little player that was really nice last year.
Flat out can ball.
Yeah. You know, Menifee County, they're a team in our coverage area out of the 16th region. There's Aiden Hayes doing work on the block. Great job. You know, the player flopped, and the you know, I seen in women's basketball where they're going to start calling technical on flops.
Listen, we've had these discussions on the grind session, and I've had a little bird in my ear the last 2 or 3 years. They are slowly going to try to eliminate this intentional step in and get a charge.
Yeah.
They're trying to eliminate it slowly but surely. So you're seeing the first phases of it, is what I'm being told. Well, I was told that a couple of years ago. And I'm a fan of it because that's not basketball. Now, I'm not saying that you don't.
Yeah, you work the officials
and get a charge, but you don't step right underneath the kid intentionally.
Well, my big thing is the ones when, you know, I mean, it's just clearly no contact, and you know, and a kid, you know, flops and falls to the ground, and the official falls for it, you know, because they see it out the corner of their eye, or, you know, you don't see that as much at the high school level. Now, there is a couple that will work it. You know, Jalen Rigdon, one of the best.
Yeah. He deserves an Emmy.
Yep. Absolutely. There's Connor Rose, the big dog, grabbing a rebound.
Speaking of people that take charges really well, Connor Napier.
Yeah. Yeah, they, you wonder, I figured Connor Napier would come down with them today, but, you know, he may have had a doctor's appointment.
Last day, Daryl McCoy. It'll be a while.
Yep. This is last day of basketball, you know, for 6 months, and, you know, team basketball, and, you know, some players will go and play the second AAU season, and some players will get in the gym. Some players will go to football. I mean, this is where you kind of spread your wings and everybody goes separate ways, and we'll see how it ends up.
The teams that you've seen, Daryl, and we've covered a lot, and I've watched a lot live stream, teams in the summer that's impressed you?
So far this summer, you know, I think Letcher's better than what I thought. I mean, like, are they going to be a power? No, they're not going to be a power, but they're a team that, you know, could sneak up there and possibly compete for the 14th region. Powell County has been one of my biggest surprises. You know, Boyd County looked outstanding. You know, I've seen them, I think, 3 times this summer, and they've looked good every time, you know, even though they took a loss to Pike Central, I think it was.
Yeah.
But
cut it to 3, Daryl.
Yeah, you know, I've not got to see Pikeville since the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
You know, Martin County, I know they had a slow start, but, you know, so actually Logan was one of the teams.
That's who I would – most surprising, Logan.
Yeah, Logan definitely surprised me. And probably the team that really – I mean, there's a couple that looks like a well-oiled machine at this point, and I think it's no surprise when you see the program and the history. It's Chapmanville and Tug Valley. I think both of them are just, you know, business as usual.
Yeah.
And, you know, sitting here trying to think, you know, I mean, Floyd Central, I've seen them look good, and I've seen them look okay. You know, I think Floyd Central is going to be really good. Lawrence County has been a surprise to me. I mean, they're a lot better than what I thought they was going to be.
They're going to either play really well, or you slow them down and got a chance to take care of business.
Yeah, I mean, I like Lawrence County. You know, I think in that 16th region, I think, obviously, I think it's going to go through Boyd County, Ashland. Will be the 2 favorites. And then I think Russell's going to be pretty good. Rowan County will be good.
Yep.
Maybe Fleming County might be all right. But, I mean, just to be honest, other than Chapmanville, Tug Valley, I don't know that I've seen a lot of teams that's looked great this offseason.
Right.
Or that's looked like powers that you can say,
Right.
they're going to come in and they're going to flat dominate.
Right.
Now, Pikeville has showed spurts of it,
Yeah.
but they still are, it looks like they're shy of point guard.
Right. Well, they're trying to still figure it out.
Now, Winston Lee, is he waving the?
No, it's a 3-point game.
Oh, no, I was looking at the other uniforms, thinking he had kids in it, normally wasn't.
And they got the stop they needed.
Yeah. They, Pike Central, they're not what I thought that they was going to be.
Not exactly where I anticipated.
Now, do I think they're going to be there? Absolutely.
Right.
I think they will be there. I think it just, you add new pieces. You had a lot of pieces missing. I mean, there you go. Nice take. Yeah, I like these matchups right here. We try to be biased as commentators, but, Jenkins is in our coverage area. And
turnover, Darrell.
Looky here, Winston Lee jumping 5 foot off the deck there.
Are you kidding me? Jenkins with a chance to beat perennial power, Harlan Independent here.
Yeah, let's see how this game finishes here. This is a big possession for the Cavs.
Big time possession.
You bet Damian Johnson somewhere cheering on hard.
Gonna have a chance to take the lead.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams that I was pleasantly surprised with, and some teams maybe not so much.
And every team in the 15th region, I've seen flaws. I've seen things that they could do better. Now, to me, I think if you ask me right now to pick, once they're in mid-season form, the favorite, I still think it's going to go through Martin County.
Oh, you changed after watching them.
Yeah.
Initially, you said Pikeville, you thought.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I thought it would be Pikeville. But I see some areas that Martin County could exploit Pikeville.
Look at this, Darrell.
I know. How about this? See the upset of the summer here.
I think you're right, though, on Martin County. Their length, their ability to score the ball.
Listen, them two wings, McKenzie and Hale, their ability to score the basketball is just impeccable. I really like them too. And then once they get Peyton Davis back, Peyton Davis is now jogging.
Yes. I'll say this, Darrell, and going over the 58, you remember we said, how do I stack them? Well, I've been pleasantly surprised with Prestonsburg, with who they've had, how they've been able to compete throughout. I would move Prestonsburg now off that 4th line and move them up a little bit if everybody's there. What do you think, Darrell?
It's a situation where I could see them making region this year. I could absolutely see it. But, if you ask me preseason ranking, I'm like, who do I take off? The team that, the thing, I think Prestonsburg could be, at the end of the day, if they got anybody on the bench, they may have some more depth than Betsy Lane.
Right, that's where I was going to go. Betsy Lane kind of, and Coach Howard's going to get it done.
But the difference is that Betsy Lane has some dogs. I don't know that Prestonsburg has that dog in them. When you come and play Pente, you're going to come and have a war. Andrew Kidd, same way. I do think though that Prestonsburg, if they can get Caden Allen back out, if Mason Stidham is playing in November, Connor Napier, I think they can go 1-2 guys on the bench. Obviously, with the emergence of Caden Aaron, where he could be a valuable bench piece. Here you go, Trent Cole coming back the other way.
No call, Darrell. Unbelievable. Winston wanted that call, but he's still going to have a last shot opportunity here.
Yep. But I do see where you're coming from, and you look. We've not got to see Lawrence County this summer with Bloomfield.
Right.
I could see Prestonsburg I could see them being fourth. I could see them being first.
Right, I could too, and especially with what I've seen this summer, how they've kept it together with sometimes 2-3 guys.
Little ragtag groups,
and just competed and played.
Looky there, Connor Rose getting the rebound. He's going to have a shot at the buzzer here. Nice take.
Oh, he's going to go to the free throw line, Darryl.
How about this? 5 seconds to go. Big free throws for this young man.
Coach Winston Lee coaching his hind end off.
Yes, he is. You got to love this. You got to love it.
Big free throws. Going to have 2. All he needs is 1.
Ooh, he missed, Coach.
Just need 1.
Yeah.
Just need 1, because either way, if they get a bucket, it's over.
Out here, you better get on Trent Cole.
Yes.
Big free throw here for this young man.
Oh, they freezing the free throw shooter.
I'd pull a Travis Ford right here, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Switch free throw shooters.
Oh, you remember that, Darryl?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember. That's one of my first memories of a UK fan.
Got
there
it.
you go. He hit it.
Can they get one stop? Can Jenkins get out of here? Oh, good.
Oh, Jenkins gets the dub.
Wow.
Over Harlan Independent. Big upset. Mason Webb free throw gives the Cavaliers the win over Harlan Independent.
Wow.
Kevin Keithley, Darryl McCoy. We will be right back in 5 minutes with Leslie County versus Menifee County here on the D&D Sports